here at Burton with Chris Doyle, one of the product developers here, and he's going to tell us about the Method.
Awesome. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Good to see Snowboard Magazine again. The Method is our latest technology example here at Burton Snowboards. We were challenged with, taking a step up from the Vapor and coming up with something that was even new and lighter and snappier. So we built a board that is actually 10% lighter than the Vapor. This thing practically floats on air and it flies by itself. A couple of the real features that we've done, same sort of philosophy that we had with the Vapor, was take everything out of the board that we didn't think that it needed and only put back in what we really thought that it needed. So we went for a new and lighter alloy for our channel system. We have no top sheet on this board, so we're doing our graphics right on the top glass and the top carbon so you can see right through that. We have our slim sidewall. Okay, so the board rolls over edge to edge. The sidewall is thinner, yet it maintains its stiffness for a good solid carve and pop. We have a titanium alloy edges. The board comes with a Superfly Alumafly core, which is really super cool, and we have what we call our carbon vapor skin light, so it's even lighter than the vapor skin that we used in the Vapor. And you can see on the bottom, when we take a look right through, you can see right through the board. We have the carbon beam directly down the center of the board for pop and ollie power, yet really super good carving. We have dual zone EGD that we've optimized the shape, so you have a real good power underfoot. Pressure distribution edges. Again, like I said, titanium alloy edges. Pro tip, this is just the lightest board that we've ever made, and it's just a really terrific example of what we can do at Burton Snowboards with our in-house development. You can run either the EST binding, or you could actually run your disc bindings as well, because we have that retro disc capability there. So completely unlimited stance options wherever you want to ride. Guys like Kevin Pierce, helping us to develop the Vapor. Their feedback and their input has really helped us and gone a long way into the development of the Method. 3 different rocker stories this year to kind of go along with the rocker craze that's happening in the whole industry here. And we have our positive camber boards, and we have some alternate cambers that we like to call them. The first one is our P rocker, 0 camber underfoot. So basically out towards the ends of the channel, it's 0 camber and what we call early contact with an elliptical rise out towards the end. And this is very skate inspired. It gives you a really rolly, very round, kind of even ride. And then we have the V rocker, which has a very specific V right in the middle, and it is what it is. We combine that with our pressure distribution edges, or our PDE, and so you have a board that's really loose and very spinny in the middle, for super fun in the park and everything, but when you get it up on edge, it really does grip, and so you can do just amazing ground tricks. We combine this sometimes with our scoop technologies, but we also have, with the V-Rocker, a little bit stiffer noses and tails, so you get the pop, and it still acts like a spring, just like our positive camber boards. Super fun ride there. And then we go into our S-Rocker, which is in our free ride boards, like the Malolo and the Fish, where we have positive camber underfoot through the first part of the board, and then right where the reference stands is in the front of the board, it goes into a reverse camber. So that when you're in POW and you stand on your back foot, the nose of the board just comes up.
That's how that works.
That's exactly how that works. And so it's really cool. You get the pop of the positive camber with the turnability and the fun of the reverse camber. And what's astonishing about this board is just how much fun it is just all around the mountain. You take this thing on a groomer and it's a carver, and then you get to blast off and into the woods, and you're on a powder deck that you read about. So that's my favorite. I've been spending a lot of time on that.
Nice.
So that's our rocker story.
We're here in the 686 booth. I'm here with Mike from 686, and 686 is really known for collabs. We've been doing it forever, and everybody kind of followed the trend. But for 010, they're doing a New Balance collab. Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, we started this kind of partnership about like 6 years ago, and we just want to team up with friends and people that really respect. And New Balance for 910 is a different aesthetic. I came from skateboarding and snowboarding, and I actually run too. So New Balance is kind of a style. They're based on performance, heritage, and I actually, the whole idea is based off the thing called the 580 trail running shoe here. This is actually really popular in Japan, and it's being released in the States. And so we brought this whole kind of story into here. And it's easier said than done bringing a shoe into a boot, but we really did it. We had a great design team. We have the new BOA kind of focus thing, which works really well. And the story goes all the way throughout for the shoes, the boots. It's a faux lacing system here, and it has the Reco, and actually merchandised back with our 3-ply shell line here too.
Gotcha.
So yeah, we did Levi's too, which last year, and we're kind of continuing the relationship there. It's the Levi's denim thing. Everything's based off denim, 3-ply, lamination, you know, waterproof technologies. We did a limited box right here, which is the first 3-ply selvage jean in the world. So we do those things, and we have another thing with Crew, which is really nice. Those guys are our friends, and we respect those guys, and it's just fun. We want to keep things fun, right? So that's what we do.
We're here at Nike with Bobby Meeks. What's up?
How's it going? This boot is our second installment of our snowboard line, and it's quite different than the Zoom Force that we came out with, the ZF1. It's more of a technical boot. Free technology in the sole, which makes it really comfortable, and your foot flexes in the right areas. We've got it's got Zoom Air in it. This back piece is one solid spine. How many times do you put your boot in your binding and your boot rips, and so many times it gets all beat up and your bindings get beat up, and well, this is just one solid piece now, and it also adds a lot of flex because it's a rubber TPU area, and it tends to flex back and forth really well. We've got this new Outlast material in our liners, which is a temperature controlled material, which is, if you feel it right now, because you're pretty warm probably, you can feel it tends to be a little cold on your hands. Well, if your feet were cold, it would be really warm. So it's like,
And it makes your feet not stink, right?
Yes, exactly. Well, this is an ACG throwback color. It's back in the ACG started their first attempt at snowboarding stuff, which we have no affiliation with, but we thought it would be funny to do like a cool ACG tribute. Yeah, so we have a couple different colorways coming out. There's a beautiful, nice white one. It's very clean, sporty kind of. That's actually my favorite. And then cool brown one. It's cool and brown. Yeah, it's got a nice blue hit. It's awesome. This is a black boot with blue highlights.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure that's black?
It's a black with blue highlights.
Beautiful.
And there's some white in the sole. But yeah, this is our new Kaiju boot. It retails at $350.
And the team boys are rocking it, or what?
Yep. They're into it. Eric likes it. Justin Benny is really into it, actually. So he's pretty psyched to ride it.